Hey there, welcome back to Canada Life. Hope you are all doing good, where we help you navigate life in Canada. Today we are going to talk about the Canada implemented significant changes in visitor visa policies from November 2024 to 2025. Still, you are dreaming to migrate to Canada. This is the channel you must follow and subscribe. Then make sure to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to share this video with your friends and family who are also interested in coming to Canada. And be sure to click the notification bell so you never miss upcoming update from us. Let's jump into the video further delay. To begin, I would like to outline today's topic, which covers an introduction to the Canada Visitor Visa, including how long you can stay, who is eligible to apply, and a detailed discussion of the key changes introduced after November 2024 that impact the application process. 1. Introduction. A visitor visa, officially known as a temporary resident visa (TRV), is a document that allows foreign nationals to travel to Canada for short-term purposes such as tourism, family visits, or business activities. It is one of the most common ways for non-residents to experience Canada's vibrant culture, natural beauty, and economic opportunities. Most travelers need a visitor visa to travel to Canada. You may also need one if you're transiting through a Canadian airport on your way to your final destination. A visitor visa, also called a temporary resident visa, is an official document that we put in your passport. It shows that you meet the requirements needed to travel to Canada. A visa officer has discretion to issue you a single entry visa or multiple entry visa, and decide how long it will be valid for. Generally, a visitor visa may be valid for up to a maximum of 10 years, or until the expiry of either your passport or biometrics, whichever comes first. 2. How long you can stay. Most visitors can stay for up to 6 months in Canada. At the port of entry, the Border Services Officer may allow you to stay for less or more than 6 months. If that's the case, they'll put the date you need to leave by in your passport. They might also give you a document, called a visitor record, which will show the date you need to leave by. If you do not get a stamp in your passport, you can stay for 6 months from the day you entered Canada or until the expiry of your biometrics or your passport expires, whichever comes first. Super visa holders who enter Canada after June 22, 2023 can stay for 5 years. If you need a stamp, you can ask a Border Services Officer for one. If you arrive at an airport that uses primary inspection kiosks, you may ask the Border Services Officer for a stamp after you finish at the kiosk. 3. Who can get a visa? You must meet some basic requirements to get a visitor visa. You must have a valid travel document, like a passport, be in good health, have no criminal or immigration-related convictions, convince an immigration officer that you have ties such as a job, home, financial assets, or family that will take you back to your home country. Convince an immigration officer that you will leave Canada at the end of your visit. Have enough money for your stay. The amount of money you will need depends on how long you will stay and if you will stay in a hotel or with friends or relatives. You may also need a medical exam and letter of invitation from someone who lives in Canada. Some people are not allowed to enter Canada. Some people are inadmissible to Canada, which means they are not allowed to enter the country. You can be inadmissible for several reasons, including being involved in criminal activity, human rights violations, organized crime. 4. Canada implemented significant changes to its visitor visa policies in November 2024, which will influence applications throughout 2025. Here are the key updates. 1. Multiple entry visas are no longer default. Previously, most applicants automatically received 10-year multiple entry visas. Now, visa officers assess each case individually, granting either single entry or multiple entry visas based on purpose of visit. A single entry visa may be issued for one-time visits like conferences, while multiple entry visas are reserved for frequent travelers. Financial stability, proof of funds or host support is now more crucial, particularly for those seeking 2. Shorter validity periods. Multiple entry visas may no longer default to the maximum validity of 10 years. Visa duration will be determined by travel needs and duration, the stability of the applicant's home country, demonstrated ties to home, such as family or employment. 3. Higher scrutiny and documentation. Applicants face increased scrutiny, requiring clear proof of purpose for visiting Canada, evidence of financial means and ties to their home country, strong travel histories or compliance with prior visa conditions. 4. Costs remain unchanged. The application fee is CAD 100 per person, but shorter visa durations might necessitate more frequent reapplications, increasing overall costs for travelers. Broader context. These changes align with Canada's broader immigration strategies aimed at balancing immigration levels with domestic housing and infrastructure capacities. Measures like caps on international students and adjusted permanent residency targets also reflect these priorities. To maximize the chances of approval, ensure your application is well prepared with thorough documentation tailored to the new guidelines. If you need help with specific aspects of the process, let me know. That's all for today's update. If you have any questions or need further advice on applying for a Canadian visa, feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to check out our other videos for tips and insights on navigating life in Canada. You can also connect with us on our social media platforms. Canada Life Facebook page, TikTok, Canada Life WhatsApp group. You can join our group by clicking the links in the description box. We look forward to helping you on your journey to Canada. Don't forget to subscribe to Canada Life for more tips on studying, living, and working in Canada. See you next time.